are so many sources for you to learn. If you have time, you can learn from this podcast.
Oh, in YouTube.
Yeah, they also have website called BBC Learning English Podcast, or you can download it in your Play Store. You can learn. So I still remember before 1 year before I came to Taiwan, I always play a podcast on my phone. So I listen that. I listen someone talking and there is a script. So someone talking and there is a script and I will follow the script. This is to make me. It helps me to. What do I call it? It helps me to familiar with all the words. You can do it.
We try, Miss.
Yeah. So this is syntax. The next one, we learn morphology. So what is morphology? Morphology is the science and study of the smallest grammatical unit of a language. It also study for pattern. It close to the syntax. But in syntax, we learn the rules, and the morphology, we take it apart. We separate a word, and we analyze one by one. Which one is subject, which one is agent, which one is verb. How the words are formed. Like in Indonesia, you learn imbuhan, suffix, and prefix. So syntax and morphology is close, similar, but they are different actually. And what their grammatical form are and what the function of prefix, suffix in the formation of word are. When you learn the syntax of Indonesia, it will be different. Maybe there are something similar, but it's different. How their suffix and prefix works, and how and why the word form change. So this semester we learn about morphology and syntax. And what is the benefit? Why do we learn morphology and syntax? First, it helps us to pronounce better, have a good pronunciation. Second, it improves our vocabulary. So when you learn morphology and syntax, you will enrich your new vocabularies. And also, it will help you to do something in academic. Actually, you do not need to follow the pattern when you want to speak English. But if you want to be a teacher or someone in the future career that use English, you need to learn about the rules. So you can produce a good sentences. Actually, we do not need to produce a good sentences to make someone understand. For example, I go to the bus. I cannot speak Chinese, then I just say to the driver, I I 公关. Actually, the driver knows. The driver can comprehend what I'm talking about. But this word is not correct. But he can understand what I'm talking. I said actually that's the purpose of communication, right? The purpose of communication is two people are understand each other. But this one is ungrammatically correct. So when you present in front of people, you cannot use that word. I 公关. I like something. You cannot just produce a simple sentence. That's why it is very important for you to learn morphology and syntax. Maybe next time, if all of you, maybe two of you can speak Chinese, so when you back to Indonesia, you can be interpreter, or you can work in the company for translating someone in Indonesia. That would be good. So that's very important. Now, let's back. The day's agenda is chapter 6. Do you bring the book?
No.
I don't have book. So I try to download but can open.
Yeah. It's good.
Gimana jalan? Coba bukanya gimana?
can download that.
Ini bukan positif.
Apa yang paling berkesan ketika kuliah di sini?
Bisa menemukan yang semuanya yang terbaru, Miss. Nggak kayaknya gimana ya? Dulu terlalu kayaknya nggak mengerti apa-apa, sekarang ini agak mengerti gitu. Itu yang mengesankan.
Iya. Semenjak saya ikut UT, saya ngajar di UT. Kalau saya waktu part time ketemu sama mbak-mbak sama mas-mas, berarti saya tanya, mbak ikut UT nggak? Ikut itu paket C nggak miss? Nggak itu mbak, kenapa ya? Ikut aja, saya suka mendorong orang untuk ikut. Karena saya merasa kalau cuma bekerja saja, ya udah dapat uang. Tapi kalau kita bekerja dan belajar, pulang nanti kan nggak cuma dapat uang, tapi dapat degree.
Yes, that's right.
Kalau nggak ketemu deh.
Chapter 6.
Miss, saya masih dulu.
Okay, I'm reading. Ini yang lain di mana ya? Sibuk semua ya?
Iya. Kadang ini saya Miss karena saya sakit jadi saya tadi nggak bisa hadir. Tapi sekalian berobat jadi
Mas sakit apa?
Mah parah Miss.
Karena sering telat makan ya?
Iya. Ini kan lagi masih apa? Situasi pindah rumah gitu Miss. Jadi majikan sibuk banget.
Berarti kalau mah itu nggak boleh makan roti kan mbak?
Iya.
Nggak boleh yang gandum-gandum, susu gitu juga dihindari kan?
Iya.
Terus mbak ini makannya apa? Berarti?
Makannya bubur.
Selalu bubur?
Iya. Sekarang harusnya bubur katanya, tapi kayaknya nggak kuat Miss.
Lemas?
Iya lemas. Mana trikku nggak ada trik. Gimana nyarinya? Keluar.
Samsungnya asli nggak sih? Jangan-jangan
Palsu ya.
Iya, masa sih? Lagi downloading
Masih loading.
Berarti tadi kelasnya dimulai dari jam
10
sampai jam 5?
sampai jam ya.
Ini berarti ada 3 kelas ya? Selain dari sini kan dari pusat juga ada kelas kan yang harus diikuti?
Tapi itu nggak terbuka Miss.
Nggak terbuka bagaimana?
Ya, maksudnya nggak bisa diakses. Kan itu kan ada tutor juga kan?
Iya.
Iya nggak bisa diakses.
Ini Mas sama Mbak kalau ngobrol pakai bahasa Inggris biasanya ada kesempatan ngobrol bahasa Inggris nggak?
Maksudnya?
Karena saya ketemu dengan mahasiswa semester 4, mereka selalu cerita kalau di luar itu mereka nggak pernah ngomong Chongwen. Mereka selalu ngomong pakai bahasa Inggris.
Mereka selalu ngomong bahasa Inggris?
Iya, jadi kalau misalnya ngomong sama orang lokal gitu, mereka berusaha ngomong pakai bahasa Inggris. Supaya bahasa Inggrisnya terlatih. Pernah mencoba itu juga?
Pernah juga sih.
Tapi kadang
bahkan kita yang ditanyain gitu. Kalau misalnya ketemu sama orang terus mereka ingin tanya sama kita, mereka tanyanya pakai bahasa Inggris. Ya aku juga bisa nyanyi sedikit-sedikit gitu.
nggak apa, yang penting confidence dulu.
Tapi memang karena nggak setiap saat ya, nggak setiap hari gitu, jadinya apa yang kita hafal hari ini besok lupa.
Benar. Itu terjadi juga kok.
Nggak bisa dibuka, Trik.
Kadang-kadang saya malah mengikuti kayak model festival anak kuliahan gitu, Miss. Yang asli gitu ya. Kayak model ada yang bikin acara gitu. Ikut masuk gitu. Ya karena apa ya? Kitanya nggak lancar gitu bahasa Inggrisnya, cuma bisa nyaut aja. Kadang-kadang kita nggak pede juga gitu ngomongnya juga.
Nggak apa-apa, ikut aja.
Jadi cuma ikut dengar aja. Kalau misalnya mendengar saya mengerti, Miss. Cuma untuk mengungkapkannya itu nggak bisa.
Ya, itu persoalannya foreign learner. Jadi there are so many things in our mind, but it's difficult for us to say that in word.
Yes.
Ya kan, itu persoalan kita. Udah bisa nggak?
Belum bisa, Miss. Kok bisa kayak gini tuh?
Ada internet?
Ada.
Oh, wifi-nya sepertinya lambat ya.
Belum. Ini apa belum?
Hah?
Kenapa?
Apanya?
Match.
Apanya?
Info.
Itu adikku yang itu yang beli. Berapa katanya tahu.
Ini sampai ini ketebalan kaca ini kayaknya nih.
Oh, ya udah buang aja. Buang aja. Bisa.
Nggak ada HP yang lain.
HP yang lain malah lebih parah lagi. Ini kan aku yang download pakai ini. Sampai app-nya buang.
Itu mungkin karena internet ya. Wifi di sini kayaknya kurang cepat.
Oh. Ini aku udah download udah dari sebulan yang lalu loh, masih loading aja. Apa yang dari sananya?
Saya kalau dapat jatah UT pasti jam segini. Dan jam segini tuh biasanya ngantuk-ngantuknya karena habis makan siang.
Misnya udah makan, Miss?
Sudah tadi makan snack.
Saya kena lagi kurang fit nih.
Iya mbak, semoga cepat sembuh ya.
Padahal itunya bagus.
Di itunya nggak ada, Miss.
soalnya nggak bisa diakses lewat laptop kan, bisanya cuma HP. Saya adanya buku.
Soal lebih rajin ya di bukunya digituin.
It's really challenging learning this. It seems that I take the wrong decision because this one is so difficult for me. So for the 2 hours learning with you, I prepared for 1 day. I learned so many resources before I teach. Maybe next time I won't take this. It's so difficult for me. Okay. It's okay. We will use this. Or maybe I will read this for you. So the day agenda, we will have 3 agenda. What is that? First, we are going to determine and use the grammatical relation. And the second one, we are going to mention nominalization and compounding. And the last one, we will explain about tense, aspect, and mood. And what are they? So in English, there are some clauses contain subject, verb, and object. Do you know the difference between, so in English, this is the chronological order. Sentence, clause, phrase, word, letter. For example, A. Just a letter. Yeah, it's vertical. So, boy.
Wood.
This is a word. It's just a word. But a phrase, it can be smart boy. This one is a phrase. This is a complete sentence. Smart boy. And the clause, it can be he looks. And the sentence,
He looks smart, boys.
he looks like a smart boy. So actually, it's not smart. He looks like a smart boy. This is the sentence. So this is the chronological order of a word. So when we say phrase, clause, and sentence, those terms are different. And a clause can be like this: subject, object, verb, or subject, verb, object, or verb, subject, object. For example, open the door. Open the door. Open is a verb, and door is object, or the door is open. Door open. Door is an object, and open is a verb. So these are the possible order of a sentence. Are you okay, Mbak?
Mataku udah sakit, Mbak. Gak apa-apa, masih bisa.
Do you need to drink some water?
Minum udah.
Mataku sakit banget.
It seems that you are so painful. And the next one, we learn the grammatical relation. Based on this book, there are 3 parts that we are going to learn. First, the case marking, and the second one is participant reference, marking on a verb, and constituent order. Actually, I want you to read this, but because you don't read the book, so I don't know how to read this. I only have one book.
Amal berapa, Miss?
6.3.
6.3.
Ini saya kok nggak bisa ini?
Hah?
Ini saya kok masih nggak bisa ya?
Tunggu aja.
Masih loading aja.
Kamu juga data Mbak, pakai data sendiri aja.
Data sendiri. Sama internet nggak bagus mas. Internet juga nggak nangkep.
Pakai internet aja Mbak.
Oke.
I got it. Grammatical relation. Gitu ya, Miss? Ini aja udah tak screen, tak kasihin ke teman.
Oh yeah, screenshot. Good. Smart idea.
Kalau makin gimana diskusi?
Bikin kesampaian langsung.
Oh iya.
Wah, terima kasih Mas Dri.
Oke. Ayo,